A man named David was walking through a beautiful, peaceful valley one morning when he stumbled upon an old monk sitting by the river, calmly tossing pebbles into the water. David was feeling lost in life, overwhelmed by stress at work, frustrated with personal problems, and unsure of his future. Curiosity got the best of him, and he approached the monk. "Why are you tossing pebbles?" David asked. The monk smiled softly and picked up a small pebble, handing it to David. "Hold this pebble tightly," the monk said, "and tell me how it feels." David squeezed the pebble in his hand. "It's light, I barely feel it." The monk nodded and said, "Now walk with me." David and the monk began walking along the riverbank, and as they walked, David noticed something. The longer he held the pebble, the heavier it felt. What had started as a small, insignificant weight was becoming more noticeable with every step. "How does the pebble feel now?" asked the monk after a while. David's grip tightened around it. "It's heavier than before." The monk smiled again. "That pebble is like your worries, David. At first they seem small and insignificant, but the longer you hold on to them, the heavier they become. You carry them with you day after day, and eventually, they weigh you down." David paused, looking at the pebble. He hadn't realized how much his constant worries were affecting him. He clenched his fist, feeling the burden that had crept into his life unnoticed. The monk stopped walking and pointed to the river. "Now, throw the pebble into the water." David hesitated, then tossed the pebble into the river. It disappeared beneath the surface, and instantly, he felt lighter. "The weight of your worries is something you can choose to carry, or you can choose to let go," the monk said. "Worrying about things you cannot control will only drain your energy. But letting go, just like throwing that pebble, frees you to focus on what truly matters." David stood there, watching the ripples in the water where the pebble had fallen. He realized how much time he had wasted worrying about things beyond his control, and how those worries had weighed him down emotionally and mentally. Before David left, the monk offered him one final piece of wisdom. "Life is full of pebbles, but it's up to you whether you carry them or let them go. You can't always control the challenges life throws at you, but you can control how you respond to them. Focus on the things that matter, your passions, your relationships, and your personal growth, and let the rest fall away." David left the valley that day, lighter and more focused than ever. He understood now that letting go wasn't about giving up, but about freeing himself to move forward. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. Your likes and subscriptions help me continue creating and sharing. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep watching.